It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Welcome, everybody, to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Ewert for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack while the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
Trying again following the sack. Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a foot race. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Return starts from the goal line. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Motioning him from the slot right. Hill. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing is Hill. Buys time, rolling right. This finds Cooks, complete. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Running back sent in motion. 2nd and 4. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. He's on the move. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And the Chargers are going to take over after the interception.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. really on both sides of the ball. Where you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Looking right, and he finds him. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Back-to-back carries here. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Chargers ball as we get back for the 2nd, and they are thinking points. First down, and they go right back to it. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. No gain for them, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Chargers take a 13-0 lead. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers double their lead to 14. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Slot man in motion left. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that's one of those instances where you try to walk that tightrope on the sidelines. Problem is, on a throw that far down the field, that is so hard to do, so difficult. I love the effort, just couldn't quite find the execution.
Second and 10 now. Throw right side, cut by Olave. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And the defender comes away with it. And the Chargers have it and will take over at the 17-yard line.
Well, that's it right there. That's the result.
piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more.
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels gotta change to your mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse.
You're getting a look at the most famous building in Foxborough. Opened in 2002, it's Gillette Stadium. Hello, everybody. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, let's dive right in. What are you looking forward to in this one?
Yeah, just about everything, Kate, but these are two such evenly matched teams. You and I know there's going to be 2, 3, 4 plays in this game that will likely define the outcome. That is the beauty of the NFL each and every weekend. Each and every Thursday and Sunday and Monday night, they come down to a couple plays. Who will they be? What will they be? When will they be? Tune in and watch.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Straight to the air they go. Right off the rip, he's throwing deep. That's complete inside the 35. And he's going to hit the sideline after making the opposing 25-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Here we go, here we go.
Throwing from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Patriots force the turnover on the first series of this game. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate, in this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth. Who's going to respond next?
60, trap 60. Come on, set.
They go play action on 1st. That's complete to Juju. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
He throws a bullet down the left sideline. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. That's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Ready? Dragon 60. Set it.
He'll look to throw. Hits him on the in route. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
70,
Working quickly here.
Warrior 70. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Here's the snap on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down. Throwing it again here. she faced the punch for moving the chains that time.
Panther 11.
They'll throw it again. On the move, headed right. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a New England first down.
Go! 65 catch, 65.
From the red zone now. Edwards got it. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports.
On the double.
All right, time to get this second quarter going. The Patriots set up inside the red zone.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
On 2nd and 7. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get two hands on it the next time.
He brings it in. And he has the New England touchdown. Well, whether he stays the go-to guy the entire game, we will all judge together. But no doubt about it, on that opening drive, Brock, he was the star. Bunch of catches and a touchdown to begin this one.
Yeah, I think this is twofold. Number one, you love to get this guy started early. He's a playmaker. He's a difference maker. Number two, this defense, well, they better be on high alert because this offense feels like they have a matchup they can attack, and that time attack a third time for 6.
Now, probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Finds a seam down the middle.
Let's go.
And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
Ready.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
60 Eagles. Cougar 19. Ready.
Now looking to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Patriots actually go backwards, lose a chunk on the return, but they're still celebrating. It's an interception on the play. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He beams one deep right side. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on 1st down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go.
They're throwing it. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. throw it yet again. Gets it to him on the screen. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Offense in the hurry up here. Throw on third down. Escapes the pocket. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Chased out to his right. He's calling his own number again. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
He's on the move. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Trying again following the sack. Forced out to his right. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots will add to their lead at the end of the half. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Here's Smith on the return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. They haven't caught him yet. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers make it a one-score game before halftime. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Play action on first down. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
Let's go.
Back to throw it. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Returnable from the 1. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. He's dropping back to throw. Finds the in route complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer.
Motioning him from the slot right.
Go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
18. Dragon 60.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Able to get it to Edwards. And they make the tackle at the 38.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates him.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
On the ball now.
Offense up to the line fast. Another try following the sack. Hits his running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Chargers are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Airing it out to start this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. The trouble is you wait too long, you end up on your back.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long.
Ready.
He'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. Fourth down, that much tougher.
Kate, if the word safety was used, and it's not a lot in NFL locker rooms, but if it was at halftime, it was about safe throws, good decisions, consistent plays. It was not about a safety to begin this second half, and that's what we nearly saw. Not the kind of start this offense wanted. It's got to overcome a bit of adversity.
Ball in his hands right around midfield. And not only does he go in the wrong direction, but he's stopped for a net loss on the return. Took the return wrong direction there. Not sure what was going on. Actually loses yards. And the Pats will take over. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Get it.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
65.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's 2nd and 11. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. This one misses the tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Looking, and this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. So the defense gave him the clock a little bit. They call a timeout just before our 2-minute warning. 2:04 to go.
They call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled for about a split second, if that. And that play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Let's go. Warrior 70. Go.
He's back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down.